Not your subconscious, turn monster in the process of trying to feel awesome. Deep down I know it's toxic. What's bad could be good, what's good could be bad. Know your path like a hood, dope deal away your options. You either scaling or you're failing. Learn to swim with sharks or you'll end up in the tailing. Bodies they've been jailing, spirits they've been flailing. Institutionalized minds, we need to bail them. Existence in its trinity.
I believe the children are actors, and they act out what they see in us. If parents tell their children don't do as I do, but do as I say, they have not taught them what's correct. They're taught them to be inconsistent. I repeat, children are actors, and they act out what they see in us.
The gospel of hip-hop is for those who will read it. It resonates with your soul. It's a confirmation, not an education. You already know what's here.
Rap game is plagued, the sick spreading the gospel. Hip-hop is the religion, the illest led the apostles to do the impossible. Don't let the suits double cross you. Remain solid as a rock, but don't become a fossil. Evolution is great, but you can learn from success in the past. You diss the genre, then I got no respect for your raps. You diss the culture, then respect, there's no getting it back. Don't act like rap is an art, but from it you get a bag. You starting to sound like the people who said it's a fad. Who knew our pen and pad will have the same effect medicine has? We healing souls and resurrecting the mentally dead. Striving to be the best us while we getting our bread. We essentially bred unification between nations. Comes to a show you see white to magenta and red. A moment of peace, but then it's back to our program. And roaming in the streets of reality, that's a traffic jam.
Why is it important that I know hip-hop? Here's why it is important for you to know hip-hop. Hip-hop reconnects us to our humanity.
On the last LP, I said, look, listen, observe. It's hard to see from different perspectives when your vision is blurred. It's an absurd amount of Africans who don't see any black in them. Wicked men made this division occur. Real niggas multiply, let's subtract the ignorance. Learning simple mathematics wouldn't add to impotence. I used to want to play the point, but now I want positions of power so I can bring us joy in this hellacious joint. I made a point to be the change I want to see and hear. I saved my coins to be free from the chains that bring us fear. Economic castration was the downfall, but we still rise like Pac and the Outlaws.
History, major part of creating reality. It's about changing reality. We building a nation. People don't know when they're in history until it's too late. We don't ever see that we're in history until we look back. We say, man, I could've, I should've. Man, if I could've, would've. The point of being conscious is to know when you're in history and deliberately affect the history you're gonna have. Listen to what I'm saying. Deliberately affect the history you're gonna have. That's what this is. Hip-hoppers are gonna be born forever. Now that we exist, we will never not exist. We are the ancestors to our culture. You're looking at me now, but this is not even me. I'm a grandfather. I'm dead. I'm a skeleton.
Yeah, as I prophesy what lies ahead of me, I'm ready for whatever, G. Will you still treasure me if they dilute my legacy? Or will you be conflicted as the wicked has me twisted? The system is committed to having us seen as villains. Ain't trying to be a victim of another tainted image. There's a fight to remain pure in this game, play the scrimmage. Performing greatness won't stop you from court cases. To form a basis, you have to have an enormous patience. So when it's torn and yanked, it's a heartbreak for creatives who work their whole lives just to make it on them stages. Face it, we under attack no matter the ages. From the cradle to the grave, it's a massacre for the ages. The brain is having battles with the heart, can't differentiate from the real and fake. make famous. That's how it is for the kids looking for an example, while the teachers insinuate what they can and they can't do. Their aim is brainwash generation after generation after generation till they ruin the drainage. The view is amazing when you see yourself as a god. It's a problem when you gotta demean yourself for a job. The path of a horror, you feel the wrath of its force when you gotta survive, but the mind is cast to a war. They sleep on my history to awaken limitations. If I don't know what I've done, how can I make an imitation? Expectations. This is how I feel today. Don't really give a fuck if you feel a way about it. This is how I feel today. Don't really give a fuck if you feel a way about it. This is how I feel today. Don't really give a fuck if you feel a way about it. Life is but a game to me. Yeah, being awake is tiring. Sometimes I need some shut-eye. Finding someone with the same mind is hard to come by, but I'm straight. I've been at it alone since my enlightenment. Devil's working hard, but I sent him straight to retirement. He thinking on the lowest frequency when he hire men to sink a god who glowing frequently with entitlement. From blanketed conditioning to comfort and a better truth, you never give him power from something negative said to you, cause it ain't credible. Your voice is on a pedestal, BS is beneath you, and noise is on that level too. But fuck Scott Adams, us blacks never needed game from him. I know I shouldn't add fuel to the fire, but I'm flaming him. Rap needs to be brave again, cause it's the spirit of KRS-One, Tupac, Chuck D and Nas, Ice Cube and Nat Turner lashing out from enslaving him. The balls in our court, they're winning in our gymnasium. That's just how I feel today. Don't really give a fuck if you feel a way about it. That's just how I feel today. Don't really give a fuck if you feel a way about it. That's just how I feel today. Don't really give a fuck if you feel a way about it. Life is but a game to me. You find a way to win or it ends, ain't no way around it. I want spectacular health and gold, but I'll never attain those with the lack of self-control. To buy you happiness, you don't have to sell your soul. You just gotta look within it and have gratitude for abundance. Smell the roses, then you owe to your attitude for what love is. For heaven's sake, I blossomed when I sat in hell alone. I beat myself down, then I beat the 10 count. Now I'm writing on my wrongs whenever the pen's out. I entered the rap game, not trying to amass fame, but I'll make myself a home like when you at a friend's house. The attention of the youth is what I'm willing to pay. The role of a role model is what I'm willing to play. Flaws hidden these days in this social media age. You piss off the wrong one, your mistakes will get displayed. Angels with broken wings playing hide and seek in the flames, thinking they escaping their demons still yet detained. That's just how I feel today. Don't really give a fuck if you feel a way about it. That's just how I feel today. Don't really give a fuck if you feel a way about it. That's just how I feel today. Don't really give a fuck if you feel a way about it. Life is but a game to me. You find a way to win or it ends, ain't no way around it. A dedication.
Yeah, refinement and power. 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 Refinement and power.
My mission is major, it's more than merely modest. To be sincerely honest, it's weighing on my conscience. It's but a child lacking confidence and will, who look just like me, who feel it's them against the world when they touch 19. You got so many questions, but no one to answer with game, not even a hint, so it only enhances your rage. A short fuse, but the child's mind expanded with age, writing your feelings down and letting rage land on the page. And letting rage land on the A mission is more than merely modest. To be sincerely honest, it's weighing on my conscience for the child who lacking confidence and will, who look just like me, who feel it's them against the world when they touch 19. You got so many questions, but no one to answer with game, not even a hint, so it only enhances your rage. A short fuse, but the kid's mind expanded with age, writing your feelings down and letting rage land on the page. Letting rage land on the page. Yeah, what? I've had better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs. I've had better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs. I'm trying not to be a sad dude, but being good can put you in a bad mood. In a world where cash rules and favors are the only thing people will ask you, they all up in your hair like lead outside soon. Think I'm finna crack past the glass tube so I can get as high as the unity statue. With low on self-esteem, you need a bro to help your dreams. I'm heated cause it's hard finding friends who that cool. If it wasn't for this music, I'd be losing it often. Used to look at life different, now that view's in the coffin. It's all a gain to me and I do what I can to win, though I question if I'm even a suitable candidate. How live you are is based on your amount of dead presidents, but then it gets delicate when IRS meddle in. The hell we in is a fire meant for the cold-hearted. No artist leaves unscathed, I mean that wholehearted. Better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs. I've had better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs. Yeah. Sometimes, yo, I feel I exist with no meaning. Tired of shit, so I get pissed for no reason. I could be an asshole or a dick, but I keep it cool, cause I got a vision of peace, so I see it through. The rhymes in my notepad give me hope, man. Manifestation make a dream seem feasible. I need a boo to keep me sane when I'm out of line. You either go out two ways when you out of time. Suicide in different ways, or you slain by man. When God calls on your spirit, it's a change of plans. The contract of life come with terms and conditions. No, it's hard, but you gotta come to terms with your finish. Your birth, destiny, and the day of demise be the three most fundamental days of our lives. So am I wasting my time when I pray to survive? I'm just trying to dig myself out of the grave of my mind. Better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs. I've had better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs. Yeah, Tracy said I've been a loner since the day I was born. Mama said find me a girl before the day that I'm gone. Both of them have hit a stage where their relationship tore over a fight and misconception full of rage and scorn. I'm praying they make up for the sake of my baby cousin. I may be bugging, but love is a phase with hate encompassed. It comes and goes, just know the feeling's always restored. It's okay to go with the flow, but with fear there's no way to soar. So auntie and mama show her the beauty in sisterhood, so when she see his sister, she'll make sure that her sister good. Camaraderie hasn't always been the most fond of me, cause I give all of me to solitude and it fondles me. Yeah, word is born, these poor walls be talking to me. Talking to me, I swear they're talking to me. I've had better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs. I've had better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs. I've had better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs. I've had better days staring at my walls. I've been in a daze, so I sing my songs.
Embracing solitude isn't always easy. It often goes against our instincts for connection and social interaction. We can even fear solitude, associating it with loneliness, isolation, or rejection. And in our connected world, choosing solitude can feel counterintuitive, even counterproductive. Loneliness is a state of emotional distress, a sense of being socially isolated or cut off. It's an unwanted state, a feeling of disconnection. Solitude, on the other hand, is being alone without feeling lonely. It's a positive and constructive state of engagement with oneself. Secondly, realize that solitude isn't an all-or-nothing concept. You don't have to remember that solitude requires intentionality. It's a conscious choice, a deliberate act. It's about making time for yourself, for your thoughts and reflections. Embrace the discomfort that can come with solitude. This discomfort can be a sign of growth, a sign that you're challenging yourself, pushing your boundaries, and stepping out of your comfort zone.
Things have a momentum of their own.
More is lost by indecision than a wrong decision.
That's a good point.
Every time it rains, I can feel my brain is moving back and forth, upside down, east, west. Every time it rains, I can feel my brain is moving back and forth, upside down, east, west.
Dark clouds over my head while I brainstorm. Problems weigh a ton, so I gotta keep my brain strong. Weak minds can't survive in these times where lives are cut short and change seems to take long. I hate going to sleep feeling defeated. My worst nightmare is to have a dream and not achieve it. Overthinking mad shit that requires simplicity. Afraid that you'll bash it and heighten my sensitivity. The same song for an artist amidst critics who hear a song and disregard it as mid. No matter how hard that you spit or all that you get, when the artist honor your pen, you can fall into pits. The path of a rapper trapped by desires to please the people. The fire to be admired expires. I've seen the sequel, repetitive scenes for such a delicate dream. Want the glory in the sport by any competitive means, but
every time it rains, I can feel my brain is moving back and forth, upside down, east, west. Every time it rains, I can feel my brain is moving back and forth, upside down, east, west.
In my mind you find gold jewels fitted for Pro Tools, buried beneath the bullshit and no one goes through. So smooth as it appears to be on the surface, cause deep down I'll be nervous, but fear's beyond my purpose. Born on a Thursday, so my name is Yao. Of course I'ma live up to it, show I'm brave and proud. I'll give him a firm reign that Mother Nature allows, and storm into the game and make large paper amounts. Money and power equals decisions from man's flesh. A damn test, multiple choices demand stress. This land's mess is a product of men who romance death. No grand jest to give to the people like FanFest. Shit that weigh on my mental, I lay it on instrumentals, displaying that I'm a vessel, relaying game that's essential. Mama, you birthed the indecisive child love. I know you waiting on your son to come up and finally shine, cuz
every time it rains, I can feel my brain is moving back and forth, upside down, east, west. Every time it rains, I can feel my brain is moving back and forth, upside down, east, west.
a scatterbrained child who was raised to hustle.
I decided I would watch nothing but black people on TV for 2 weeks to see if I suffered any adverse health effects. I started by getting a full physical at the health office.
Now your blood pressure is fine, which is unusual for black people, and your overall level of health is excellent.
These were the rules. I was only allowed to watch TV featuring a majority of African American performers, commercials included. Okay, niggerize me. Ugh. Wait a minute. I forgot why I came in here. That's odd. What are you doing on the computer? I'm looking up art. I swore I came in here for something. I'm a little nauseous, man. But no serious problems yet.
Oh, if the Lord was here right now, He would want you to take care of yourselves and give it the money in the basket so I can take care of
Okay,
myself.
so 8 days in and I don't know, I feel okay, I guess. I'm tired. Supposed to be checking my blood pressure, but got how to use this thing. What's good, y'all? You niggas is making a whole lot of noise.
Where you been?
Just, chilling, just doing my little TV watching thing, doing me.
You know when you taking a dookie and it's a dump that ain't the dookie that you want to take, but it's the dookie that the dookie want to take. It's working you over, not like how you want.
Yo, move!
It's the
You blocking the TV, nigga.
You the boss, but the dookie doing it when you want it. You You know what I'm talking about. And you wish you had a baby wipe. For God's sake, where's the damn baby wipe when you need it? And then your ass is just itching all damn day.
Don't tell Granddad I left. We got in grape soda. Nigga, you stupid.
When you do.
Sensing a gruesome battle ahead over the injured ibex.
Yo, and it was like, just like that. The experiment was like over. And I ain't really get sick of nothing.
To whom much is given, much is required. There is arguably no segment of the population that has more power to influence and to shape the thinking and the behavior of a critical mass of black people like the rapper.
I was scarred by the TV screen at a young age. In the mirror I saw Birdie with a fucked up face, playing above the rim cause I had hoop dreams. A cliche but had to switch it up like mood swings, but not so much. You see I started writing raps, just another escape. Same old story of a black, but what can I say? Hip hop got me trapped, rather it be by that than government body acts. No matter what avenue I take, I'm still a nigga. Same goes for the African born if you feel you differ. Affluent or poor, their outlook never changed. So what's the point of spending days selling out until you richer? I think it's best I mind mine and keep my faith in God and her divine time. My mind's eye is a diamond fixed on America's broken promise. If seeing through bullshit is a crime, I'm an accomplice. The microphone is my partner in crime. Am I in tune or am I out of my mind? If you could see that it's all by design, then you were too scheming, scouting outline. Yeah. Picture a warrior with ink and a pad curse, cause then his pen dries when he thinks of his last words. That's how my life seems, but hey, shit could be mad worse. And so I focus on never giving y'all a whack verse. Perfectionist but cautious, cause that be an artist's detriment. Sorry consumers, no excusing our pretentiousness. We hard-headed, there ain't no telling where the star's headed. I'm out this world without being a super bar heavy. Can this galaxy handle someone as bad as me, who recognizes power can surge a mass like batteries? Could bruise and batter me with insults in nightclubs, dancing with the devil in disguise till the fight's done. Until the fight's won. Said you a real nigga, well I've yet to find one. We ain't had it since the apocalypse back in 9/1. This is strictly for the ones never ignorant, getting their goals accomplished. If having love for my people is a crime, I'm an accomplice. The microphone is my partner in crime. Am I in tune or am I out of my mind? If you could see that it's all by design, then you were too scheming, scouting outline. Hey yo, what's up with the youth? All I'm seeing is try-hards, and when the crime starts, we increasing the pie chart. Oh my, got another outline with the white chalk. A brother slaying strong, sister saying don't cry mom. She knows the real ones never die, we multiply large. Your time's lost when you're looking for sign-offs. It's live God, better find yourself or your life's gone. A price don't exist unless you make it a high charge. Be wise, God, it's time to kill what doesn't pay. If your spirit's broken now, you live to build another day. Remember you're one of one, so keep it real 100 ways. Keep your faith in your power and not the gun upon your waist. Know your enemy in this art of war is wild. It can never be a draw if I'm tracing their every move, cause dancing. Don't wanna hear your heated conflict. I need a peaceful conscience, feeling defeat is daunting. My fondness for black sitcoms, Angie Bassett and Denzel. It's pressure for an artist who wanna represent well. Watching Living Single, the confidence of Khadijah is pleasing. Someone I would want my daughter to look up to for seasons. The screen is indoctrinating the children, believe it or not. Do we need it to stop, or do we need a scene of hip-hop? Teaching to avoid corrupt thought that could lead us to rot. The movement of intelligence seems like a feasible plot. If you dope with potential, find the key to unlock. This is crack over drums and a reason to rock. Free or not, continue to express. Speak your piece, whether in a venue or the press. It takes a lot to hate on when it's strenuous a mess. The usual food for thought, off the menu, get it fresh. Yeah, yo, even earning 7 digits won't be the day that I phone it in. The apple don't fall far, I'm God's son, a clone of him. After I'm married, the game, I'll carry her to home and then boost her confidence in the artist to be mobile again. We lost touch with the movement, was told to paralyze. We numb to it, on the internet we share demise. As I hold my baby cousin and stare in them eyes, won't let hell invade her mind, and so I elevate her mind. The ladder separates her from what could de-escalate her. Chose the truth in this game of life, some won't even dare to try, or care to try. It's scary, right? They left us fighting for our souls and now they parry rights. Amazing how we can't defend ourselves against the law. They keeping us at bay, we ain't widely received as Jerry Rice. The motherland was pure until they popped a cherry thrice. Wanna manage ourselves, don't care for a Karen's plight. Life is keeping me on my toes. How you kicking game on the net but not achieving no goals? An artist at war inspired by Amara Shakur. I never fail to get the chills when I'm reading his poems. Reaching the pros, I'll do it with no moral support. I'll never be rich in spirit if my heart doesn't pour. So thanks a lot, Pac. Thank you for opening doors, giving the keys to honesty and how to motivate yours. Teaching to be ambitious instead of moping on floors. Feeling sorry for self while your spirit's thrown to a morgue. I'm gonna show the part of me doubting me that he's wrong. I'm gonna make the family proud of me when I'm on. I wanna feel again, I wanna feel again, I wanna feel again. Numb. No understanding may benefit, cause ignorance is bliss and we all made sensitive. I'm numb.
You've got to let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Always. You've got to let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go.
Yo, the kid is having trouble letting go of the past. Time don't give a fuck about it, so I'm older and mad. What good does power do for someone when they sober with cash? Cause Mr. Nice Guy seems to get the short end of stabs. Honing my craft to have the youth upholding my raps. Be a fiend for your dreams that you wrote on your pad. Working on my chops, so I'm always dope in my bag. And my shit can never be cracked if I ain't showing my ass. As cliche as it is, practice produces perfect. How do you reach a generation who ain't used to wordsmiths? The truth and purpose gotta be lived in its entirety. So I choose to work in environments that inspire me. I close my eyes and envision the right vicinity. Don't fuck with my vibe, insist on keeping this virginity. Got love for my tribe, but why we treat us like the enemy is killing me. The only way to live is through the kid in me.
Always, you've got to let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Always, you've got to let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go.
The genius in my eyes when I look at my reflection. No self-hate for me, I see the good in my complexion. In general, I'm a soldier who can keep his composure. And I get a high from holding the mic, even when sober, on the road to success, intertwined with riches. But if no happiness, I won't let it define my living. Tapping into the real is what keeps the music strong. I was weak in the past, but now I'm brandy moving on. As the bass line speaks to my soul, I let my frequencies flow through the microphone like when a liquid seep through a hole. For my trap bred, wounded in the field raking dough. Let all the hatred go and drums that can heal, take control. The time is now to clock out of your old ways, old ways. Let your light overshadow who throws shade. I was naive and couldn't execute my dream until I put the fear behind. Now I'm the best to do my thing. No self-belief is similar to destitute, my G. If you regret the days you didn't, you'll be resting with no peace.
Always, you've got to let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Always, you've got to let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go.
In order to be a master, you first have to be a fool. And then after that, it works out. Make mistakes and don't get discouraged. It's so easy to get discouraged and give up. I've been knocked out before the amateur. Nothing came easy for me. I didn't give up.
Right now where I'm at, the world is harsh. And I just don't got no beautiful stories. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just be getting them ready.
Yeah, but I didn't break. I was in a state of mind to innovate. If you ain't trying to raise the bars in the way, this year I'm eating, that's a dinner date. Let me demonstrate how to finish place. When the ball's in my court, I litigate. And the law of this sport is win the game. I'm talking about life, so make it play. But remember, building doesn't take a day. Master crafts, practice raps, but first gotta find where your passion's at. And after that, flip it to a business, spinners keep it jumping like acrobats. I'm laughing at the ones who said they couldn't see me in the place of taking charge. I ain't mad at that, though I used to get defensive. That was something I would take to heart. Now I got a plan to make it far, never short-minded, that's the way to start. A stroke of genius when I'm painting bars. Highly driven, I ain't racing cars. I'm out this world, so I aim for stars. Gotta play to win, so I'm playing hard. I'm out this world, so I aim for stars. Gotta play to win, so I'm playing hard.
I swear to God, nothing I ever say is meant to be something where innocent people get hurt.
A wise man should have cheat code of life is confidence. I'm fixated on preservation in a world full of broken promises. An evil mind I don't fondle with. In the fight in me, I got a lot of it. Will I bring it out? That's TBD. On the TV screen, it's just politics. And knowledge is supreme in the eyes of the enemy. That's why they deceive with the lies of enemy. And all that I see is a pile of pretend to be. So what I perceive could disguise treachery. No longer a friend of me. You came to kill, steal, and destroy. In this world, you had to conceal, steal's your choice. The weapon to hold is a lesson that's told to an OG getting to 11-year-olds. In the cold streets, frightened with the temperatures go down to -4. He don't know he a guy, so he forgetting his soul. And his homie facades got him letting his pole off. The wise man gave the boy messages of gold. To the real niggas' goal is protecting his own. To the real niggas' goal is protecting his own. To the real niggas' goal is protecting his own. To the real niggas' goal is protecting his own. Restoring the order, we restoring the order, we restoring the order, when our faith is a goner. Restoring the order, we restoring the order, we restoring the order, when our faith is a goner. Stronger than you think.
It's just about surviving, you know, and we have to be honest about the tools that we use to survive. And why is a black life any more recoupable than a white life?
Righteous is what we really going after. Righteous is what matters. Woke, conscious, all that means is you know. Righteous means you trying to do right and be just. Because in a minute we're gonna have to draw lines in the sand. Sometimes one person clinging to the unrighteous way. And you gotta say, look, I still love you, but I don't rock with your way. I gotta go my way, because my way gonna be the only way to survive and see the hereafter. Because everything unrighteous ain't gonna be able to last. If you think about it, if everything break down in the grid, you gonna be able to let people in your camp you don't trust? You gonna be able to let the liars and the lustful people among you? You gonna be able to let the materialistic people and the greedy people among you? No, the only people that's gonna be able to survive in the hereafter is people that killed their egos.
You want that greatness of self-gratification, but you want goodness from a human perspective. And I really have no idea, no clue how do I juggle both of them and be in harmony.
Check, yeah, in this fashion of life, I'm kinda like Cassius and Mike, giving beatings for the crown like the passion of Christ. I'm a thorn in the rapper's ass when I'm grabbing the mic. My fire melting Jesus pieces while you bragging by ice. I went through hell and came back without a 4th degree burn, as the force in me yearns for a turn on the throne. A warm welcome with roses when I return to my home. I'm all about getting my flowers, ain't concerned about them hoes. It takes a personal toll on the road to righteous living. The devil trying to take my soul from me, I might just give in. But wait, I just press play on Letter to Fallon while exhibiting strength. I felt Jay's electrical power. Things will work out for the better this time. Stretching for hours, trying to make it last forever. These lines next to the powder, I'm talking about the same shit that Malcolm X was snoring for. He read the message to him, that'll get your essence sorted. It was a blessing for him.
In the face of the beast, in a world full of hatred, it seems that you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love. Feel the breeze in the wind full of peace. Keep it G even when there's no peace, cause you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love.
And better days expected, and a changed perspective. No more hunger and mourning, that shit is made for breakfast. Not phased and fretless, showing my pain's effectless. Fuck the world so many times without the aid of protection. Seen it turn some the villains, you break or you embrace it. Some resort to killing themselves, they can't take it. At one point I felt the same. Felt the shame, what's a profit to an industry who love to sell our pain? To dwell in fame or stay sane and have your heart intact. Say it with your chest or get put to rest like a heart on silence. Or they look at you like you the wildest. You always frown upon if you ain't smiling while you driving. It's childish.
Oh, you mad now?
You always frown upon if you ain't smiling while you driving. It's childish.
I respect a person who's willing to die for what he truly wants.
Be at ease in the face of the beast, in a world full of hatred. It seems that you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love. Feel the breeze in the wind full of peace. Keep it G even when there's no peace, cause you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love.
One love brings a whole lot of hate. They like to kick you while you down and they smile in your face. I had to get up off the ground cause I was out of my place. I would expect to trip and fall, that's just a part of the chase. But I'm about to be late, I made some goals, I have some things to lose. A lot of people ain't see the vision, I got some things to prove. Talked about law school and did it, now that's a major move. Ain't gossiping about how I'm exquisite. Y'all like to pick pick and choose. But it's okay, I make the plays, they watching every step. You couldn't beat me if you pick LeBron and paid the ref. I get excited when they tell me what I can't do. I'm always on my pivot, so I got a different angle. Let's flip the table, those in the back come to the front. Hungry and out for blood like it's that time of the month. I've been compromising, just surviving, living off of one deposit, digging deep down to find the sunshine that's in my pocket.
Be at ease in the face of the beast. In a world full of hatred, it seems that you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love. Feel the breeze in the wind full of peace. Keep it G even when there's no peace. Cause you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love.
All these weapons being formed, but they ain't prospering. I trust in the Lord to turn it all into a positive, like my accomplishment to keep my faith no matter what the problem is. Even when it's difficult, I give God the acknowledgement. What's a W without two L's? Well, the water tasting better when you've been through hell. Steady searching for my peace like a deep inhale. It's only coming from above like a piece of hell. Well, even after your blessings I still run, feeling guilty and ashamed of everything I've done. Then I remember your love, then I remember your promise, then I remember your truth. Even when I ain't so honest, I'm the head and not the tail. Knock me down is what they can't do. Through Jesus I can't fail, I'm surrounded by his angels. So what's next? The devil gonna wish he never done that. You might see some blood, but remember this is just flesh.
Be at ease in the face of the beast. In a world full of hatred, it seems that you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love. Feel the breeze in the wind full of peace. Keep it G even when there's no peace. Cause you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love.
Be at ease in the face of the beast. In a world full of hatred, it seems that you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love. Feel the breeze in the wind full of peace. Keep it G even when there's no peace. Cause you know there's only one love, one love. You know there's only one love, one love.
One love.
I look at love as a command to just rise to your greatest potential. You know, and that's how people should feel. Their objective should be to rise to their best potential in life. If it's to lose 30 pounds, if it's to pass a test, it should be to win a fight. To be admired by people all over the world. It should allow you to rise to your greatest potential. That you look at yourself in the most grandest fashion.
Know yourself, love yourself, be yourself, free yourself. Never demean yourself and never leave yourself. Treat yourself but watch out for them tricks. See yourself as royalty, floss your crown on them pricks. Lead yourself to restitution, restore the feeling of pride. Need yourself, you're never useless, adore the real in your eyes. Face the world, however you wanna face the world. But to change the world, you steadily gotta change your world. Sitting contemplating how to stand on my asses while I'm watching higher learning. I'm a fan of the classics, a black man sick of debates. I'm demanding some action because I'm furious. All I need is an Angela Bassett. A boy straight up out the neighborhood of Oakland Park, listening to Rosa Parks on the back of the bus. On my way to school where I felt like an outcast, although I played it cool. Where was Noah's Ark when I was drowning in the wave of bullshit. Pissed I fed into their friendships, they was full of shit. Then I'd get defensive when they tell me I should act a certain way. Now I'm playing, I was certainly so passive in those days. They wanted the clown show for confirmation in my skin. Hesitated to condemn them for bashing my own race. It seemed late to abate what could end my whole reign of confidence. Now the rose from the concrete that rose to prominence. Cause I had a date with an ego I chose to fondle with. She told me to remember that I'm my papa's and Ghana's kid, a black star. Who would've thought that way if thought would take me that far? Who would've thought that way if, look. Know yourself, love yourself, be yourself, free yourself. Never demean yourself and never leave yourself. Treat yourself but watch out for them tricks. See yourself as royalty, floss your crown on them pricks. Lead yourself to restitution, restore the feeling of pride. Need yourself, you're never useless, adore the real in your eyes. Face the world, however you wanna face the world. But to change the world, you steadily gotta change. I was a youngin' trying to muster up the heart to fight. I couldn't catch up with my peers, I was far behind. When I think about them years, something sparks my mind. When you begin to end fear, then you start your life. If only I knew then what I know right now, I wouldn't let my insecurities hold my crown. Now I'm cruising in a 5 Series, listening to Woo, intoxicated by my dreams like I'm sipping on a brew. When I turned 21, decided to remain sober. An addicted personality won't even taste soda. Remember house parties, I was down in Sprite cans. Prior adolescence, giving alcohol a slight glance. Papa sipping 211s and my mama the same. Figured if I were to do it, I'd become more insane. I let my curiosity just sit and rot in obscurity. It's best to leave it be, we all got our impurities. Know yourself, love yourself, be yourself, free yourself. Never demean yourself and never leave yourself. Treat yourself but watch out for them tricks. See yourself as royalty, floss your crown on them pricks. Lead yourself to restitution, restore the feeling of pride. Need yourself, you're never useless, adore the real in your eyes. Face the world, however you wanna face the world. But to change the world, you steadily gotta change your world.
I never trust the TV to get my point across. And I feel like we need our confidence, self-esteem. And that's what I got now. Confidence in my self-esteem. People might be like, this nigga conceited, whatever. But I feel like I shine. And I don't give a fuck how much white people, the media, niggas, black people, player haters, police, whoever try to darken my shine, I'ma always shine through. They can lie about my words, they always gonna ring true. You know what I mean? Because it's my essence. It's in my essence. And that's what's gonna always come. I feel like our future is our confidence and self-esteem. All this rape and gangbanging and killing and 30 niggas fucking one girl, they all come from a low self-esteem and no confidence. I enforce my strength, my mind strength. That's what's more important to me now. The niggas see that this is not no accident. I plotted every single step from this to this. Right. You know what I mean? Everything's plotted.
Yo, live slow and die old. Somebody gotta say it. Why the hell you in a rush to see an early grave, kid? It's like you got your whole life to live, but your soul scarred up from the fight within. In this life of sin, it's just me and my girlfriend. I hold the mic tight and she don't ever need no purses. I'm always in my bag, I never leave the shit. When pessimism's in the air, I don't breathe it in. Don't trap your mind in bad times, find peace in it. And try to dodge the coffin like the first time the weed is hit.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Open your ears before you open your mouth. So many speak without a single idea of what they talking about. Do the knowledge, kid. Be a student of life, don't need a scholarship. It's fine to go the opposite route. I know that some don't wanna hear it. An educated brother here is something that they fearing. A calculated spirit, watch your step on the stairway to heaven on earth. Cause they'll try to bring you down with a weapon or curse. But I'm way too blessed to stress. Be so good until they're hating you less and less. Undeniable, just know it ain't over when undesirable. You can't feel the message I'm spewing, it don't apply to you.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This for the ones clocking in for that minimum wage. Early morning, long nights, I know you sick of them days. But your loved ones saying it's best to play it safe, but it's only making you more stressed and in a cage. You tryna break free from what they expect. You wanna make yourself happy and you want the respect, but pleasing yourself is the only thing guaranteed in a situation of fulfilling your parents' needs. You can't appease those who don't understand your dreams. The vision ain't seen in beginnings unanimously. Sometimes you gotta subtract the fam right out the equation. Yeah, the doubt feeling major, but the outcome's amazing. It's all about patience and patience play a part. Preparation eats pressure alive, no way to start. Build a bond with something higher than yourself, don't break apart. Maintain your heart, cause even a beautiful day gets dark.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I will promise that I'll take good care of me. Of me.
Keep that in mind.
What do you think? Do you think you are the one?
Honestly, I don't know.
Know thyself. I'm gonna let you in a little secret. Being the one is just like being in love. No one can tell you you're in love, you just know it. Through and through. Balls to bone. Well, you already know what I'm going to tell you.
I'm not the one.
Sorry, kid. You got the gift. But it looks like you're waiting for something.
What?
Your next life, maybe. Who knows? That's the way these things go.
Know yourself, love yourself, be yourself, free yourself. Never demean yourself and never leave yourself. Treat yourself but watch out for them tricks. See yourself as royalty, floss your crown on them pricks. Lead yourself to restitution, restore the feeling of pride. Need yourself, you're never useless, adore the real in your eyes. Face the world however you wanna face the world. But to change the world, you steadily gotta change your world.
Spiritual truth transcends time, person, place, and thing. That spiritual truth is a transcendent reality.
Change your world. Change your world. Change your world.
I have no patience for anybody to doubt me. None. At all. It's too hard out here. You know what I'm saying? If my people don't stand up for me, who is?
I throw it in the hands of time. I throw it in the hands of time. Can you catch that? The world is gonna land in mine. The world is gonna land in mine, for sure. I blow up, then enhance the grind. I blow up, then enhance the grind. Boom. I throw it in the hands of time. I throw it in the hands of time.
Yo, it wouldn't be far-fetched to say my dreams in arm's length. Gotta see it to believe it, no matter how hard it get. Persistence is imperative, never listen to narratives. Irrelevant, I dodge it, not intrinsic to my heritage. Words of Claritin, allergic to the bullshit. Itching for a shot, like a trigger getting pulled quick. Shout out to my peeps, the rest I want nothing to do with. Once I'm hot, I'll spread the cream and then buy me a cool whip. If the fam good, I'm good, and so is the music. The relationship with power is far from abusive. I roll with an iron fist inside Michael's glitter glove. I rate these trash rappers who nothing but litter bugs.
I throw it in the hands of time. I throw it in the hands of time. Can you catch that? The world is gonna land in mine. The world is gonna land in mine, for sure. I blow up, then enhance the grind. I blow up, then enhance the grind. Boom. I throw it in the hands of time. I throw it in the hands of time. Can you catch that?
A firm believer in God's law. Not the gold, oil, and drugs, but the beautiful things my eyes saw. Miss Liberty ain't got a thing on her. The nature of her wisdom rang from sunrise to skyfall. It leaves me in awe whenever my mood is leave me alone. I be in my zone, I ain't never starved for attention. But if a dog is hungry, then you gotta feed him a bone. But be careful what you wish for, cause niggas will snatch your yellow diamonds cause they live in piss poor. Picture jewels being stated to an innocent child, but then he grew to be portrayed a young menacing wow. He's fed up but you confuse the kids' hunger for rage. Years of praying on the weak, we had enough of them days. We had enough of them days.
True shit, it's easy to be ruthless when you cold as Ice Cube on his debut shit. America's most wanted, I became a nuisance. Black magic in the booth, I'll show you a few tricks. True shit, it's easy to be ruthless when you cold as Ice Cube on his debut shit. America's most wanted, I became a nuisance. Black magic in the booth, I'll show you a few tricks. Yeah. I throw it in the hands of time. I throw it in the hands of time. Can you catch that? The world is gonna land in mine. The world is gonna land in mine, for sure. I blow up, then enhance the grind. I blow up, then enhance the grind.
Boom! You never know, that's the point. Go.
I throw it in the hands of time. I throw it in the hands of time. Can you catch that? The world is gonna land in mine. The world is gonna land in mine, for sure.
Where you at? If your mind is somewhere else, then pick your ass up and take it over there and keep it company. I'm not having my time wasted by some half-ass fish cake opponent today. Take the last move back. In fact, take back the last three. You're hoarding. You're playing each piece like losing it hurts. This ain't checkers. You want my king. You got to come get my king. All these other pieces are just a means to do it. Every time you make a good run at me, I just threaten your queen and back you go. You're treating her like she's the last lady on earth. Your queen is just a pawn with a lot of fancy moves, nothing more. When you see you playing a man who feels naked without his lady, use her. Jump in there and take her. Tease her, threaten her, and he won't be able to think about his game anymore. That's when you make your real move. good. It's better. You like that horse, don't you? You like his crazy jumps all over the board. Think he's your friend. You hate to lose him almost as much as you hate to lose that lady. Well, he is your friend, boy. They all are. But you're gonna have to use him just like you use the other. If he falls by the wayside, well, that's just life's little game, ain't it? And until you come ready to play a game, you'll never beat her at it.
Check. Check.
Check. Mate and 6. You want to suffer through it? It's the first time you ever checked?
This is nothing I chose. I was born this way. This is who I am. This is what I do. I'm here on top, swimming with sharks.
Hey yo, time moving fast and chasing dreams running faster. Abdicate the throne for a brother coming after. Respect to those who came before, but this another chapter. Bars from a sober mind, style like the drunken master. Your sword too short to joust with a guard rapper. Average Joe shouldn't butt in unless you the podcaster. Talk is cheap, and so is paying attention. I put my all in this, and next I'm making investments. The game is expensive, respect, pay it to veterans who went to war for artists like me. The paintings are deathless. A star like me live forever, fuck a death wish. Rappers blowing cake on a chain and then it get pinched, or throw the dream away for it only to catch the west spit. Now yay saliva, never mind, stay a survivor. Cause think about how it would tear our hearts if we said rip. Fuck having my chest split, I move like this is chess, kid. Yeah, I said I move like this is chess, kid. Think steps ahead, beat every odd, how fresh did. Yeah, I said I move like this is chess, kid. Think steps ahead, beat every odd, how fresh did. Time moving fast and chasing dreams running faster. Abdicate the throne for a brother coming after. Respect to those who came before, but this another chapter. Bars from a sober mind, style like the drunken master. Listening to back to the grill, trying to fix my jaded smile, avoiding the back and forth, cause that's one of Jada's styles. You lose your innocence awaiting trial if you sub to your guilty conscience for more than 7 days of trial. Amazing how you judge for your imperfections. You have a bar, they steal your joy like an interception. Interesting, but I rise above it like an insurrection, testing the governmental direction, oppressing the ones who less than fortunate. Is detrimental when never forcing shit. Of course it is, apply the same logic to choruses. Or when you try to play the tough guy part for high regards, just so you can have the juice, leave that shit for oranges. Know the ledge or you end up like Bishop. A fall from grace never stems from the wisdom. I said, know the ledge or your fingers start slipping. Get a grip. All it takes is a king on a mission. Yeah, I said I move like this is chess, kid. Think steps ahead, beat every odd, how fresh did. Yeah, I said I move like this is chess, kid. Think steps ahead, beat every odd, how fresh did. Time moving fast and chasing dreams running faster. Abdicate the throne for a brother coming after. Respect to those who came before, but this another chapter. Bars from a sober mind, style like the drunken master.
If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate 3 years ago, cause we've been beat these.
Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up! Up you wake, up you wake, up you wake, up you wake! The last on your dial, but first in your heart. And that's the truth root. Here I am I here? You know it.
What's on your wish list? Get this, rapping is a gift. Kids spit mist on the track. I hit it spinning back. Fists react quick. Hit your grill like some baby back ribs. Blown with more soul than that brother with the black lips. The blacklist. Try to avoid it, get destroyed. It's for the humanoids who make jokes about my blackness. I feel like cash is the way I'm floating. Kiss the ring. History is being made. Your career is a fling. Here's the thing. You lacking sauce, whack as bars, passion laws. After all is said and done, your life's a wreck like crashing cars. I'm after stars in this HBO cinema. Netflix and chilling with life because I'm digging the showtime. Flowing like the Amazon, I'm so prime. Hit the all the hula hoops, I blow by in no time. Pro rhymer, decked out and no designer. Headliner, soon to be, I'm scorching fire. We torture liars, truth is seen, we force the riot. Young and restless, under stress, of course I'm tired. I carry the weight of Candace before divorce Mariah. Married to the game until I'm forced to retire. Was forced from a side. You choose to wear the crown of thorns, then you can't be timid when you're given big amounts of scorns. Good come with the bad, evil come with the bag. The second coming of the God Raheem, so sound the horns.
What you gonna see is what you gonna get. What's it gonna be? That's for you to guess. What you gonna see is what you gonna get. What's it gonna be? That's for you to guess.
All night, all day and all night, we dodge strife. Some face it with strong might. It's alright, don't cry, it's called life. It's alright, don't cry, it's called life. All night, all day and all night, we dodge strife. Some face it with strong might. It's alright, don't cry, it's called life. It's alright, gotta put up a strong fight. If you sleeping on me now, that's cool, just cuddle up. And riding with me from the jump, that's great, just buckle up. Cause we on the road to running this shit, no runner up. Anyone who spoke doubt on the kid, we shut him up. I'm coming up, MCs ain't as ill as me. Not a single germ, man, I treat this like it's double Dutch. Rope him in with your words of rhythm and a bunch of junk. Have him run amok, a ton of fun, what a rush. Smooth the crowd and be paid in full. I don't play by rules, make what you think is fire and make it cool, raging bull. A student of the game, I just stay in school. I'm just trying to walk in the great shoes who gave us jewels. My plate is full, but the hunger never stops. Burn down the mental prison, no wonder the pen is hot. Got a building destroyed to get rid of the mental block. Ticking you down my dozens off like it's 10 o'clock. Said I'm ticking you down my dozens off like it's 10 o'clock.
What you gonna see is what you gonna get. What's it gonna be? That's for you to guess. What you gonna see is what you gonna get. What's it gonna be? That's for you to guess.
All night, all day and all night, we dodge strife. Some face it with strong might. It's alright, don't cry, it's called life. It's alright, don't cry, it's called life. All night, all day and all night, we dodge strife. Some face it with strong might.
Hi, if you're wondering if you should believe the hype, yeah, you should. I'm every bit as good as they say I am. Everything you've heard is true and more. I'm 1 in a million. Best in the world, it's just a gimmick. I'm better than the best. I actually am as good as everybody else pretends to be. It's scary. So yeah, it's pretty good to be me.
What you gonna see is what you gonna get. What's it gonna be? That's for you to guess. What you gonna see is what you gonna get. What's it gonna be? That's for you to guess.
All night, all day and all night, we dodge strife. Some face it with strong might. It's alright, don't cry, it's called life. It's alright, don't cry, it's called life. All night, all day and all night, we dodge strife. Some face it with strong might. It's alright, don't cry, it's called life. It's alright, gotta put up a strong fight.
Clean up time, cowboy.
See, man, why the fuck you always gotta talk some shit? See, that's why I kicked this fucking ass when he was a little kid, man. Always getting smart and shit. Now you gonna play this war hero. Damn! Don't you goddamn it! Get some, motherfucker! No. Fuck out of here! Talk shit now, I'ma fuck up! Come on! Now what, motherfucker? Now what? I'm gonna fucking kill your ass! Say something now, motherfucker!
That's enough, brother.
Pull out your goddamn knife! That's enough! Come on! That's enough! Kill that motherfucker! Come on, boy! In this motherfucker! Come on! Let me go, Kirby! Let me go!
You already beat him. Come on now.
Oh shit!
Come on, let's go get some air.
Fucking hell, let me go. That's gang.
got strength in numbers. There's pure talent, no hype. We don't got no all-American smiles.
Yeah. Brother soldier, cold-hearted, but love is colder. They glorify the sculpture, ultimately shun the molder. Bold enough to snuff a white supremacist gun controller. Yo, I'm trying to touch the souls of youngins before they dumb and older. And too far gone, a lost cause and walking zombie. Oblivious to the insidious and talking fondly. The underlying riddles and subliminal criminals trying to undermine our pickles is trivial and minimal. Today has gotta be the day we reprogram. After everything we owned like a repo man with Debo's hands. Tomorrow isn't promised as we know, cause life is a mean girl and that's word to Lindsay Low. Parents trapping their child's mind, no room for expansion. When they can't express the talent they're blessed with, they throw a tantrum. My light shined in my vast diffusion of rhymes. Yo, we have to get ours in this illusion of time, right?
The microphone and stage is what you live for. What lies and flows and pain could touch every soul. What I'm imposed to say is much difficult. But if your truth ain't spoken, what is it for?
Yeah. I peep the challenges and sow a deep analysis of how I see myself can bring my life some peace and balances. I see them gassing mediocre posers, it's over. I read the actor scenes and all the roles getting older. I'm throwing soul in the wounds of every director's cut. No peroxide for top guys, everyone's getting touched. Holding the game for ransom and never letting it up. Craving the crown, currently killing veterans' luck. I'm out of line to you, but to me I'm designed to shine. So I straighten out the stars if they don't align with mine. Finding time amongst distractions and side passions. The task is mad taxing, but you rappers gotta have it. Possessing microphones till all of my foes ghost, while reviving peace before the fallout of both coasts. No longer comatose, but close to losing my mind. Cause hope been gone for a minute in this illusion of time.
The microphone and stage is what you live for. What lies and flows and pain could touch every soul. What I'm imposed to say is much difficult. But if your truth ain't spoken, what is it for?
Yeah, my intellect's entwined with the divine supreme being. On the quest for freedom, dismember your team of demons, dissemble in actuality. If we don't know our capabilities, how can we test our practicality? Our history's so complex, revised and cut. Learn about great leaders who were disguised as such. Reveal the mask, no longer conceal the facts. And as a result, we longing for a rise in funds. You willing to die for it? Or did you entertain a thought? Cause life's boring, needing something to find important. So many die for this, but would I do the same? I've got pride origins, so I can't refuse my name. Yao was translated to bravery and valor. So in battle, in art of war, I have to use my brain. Don't hesitate for a second, this illusion of time I can't hide, although the kid is reclusive at times.
The microphone and stage is what you live for. What lies and flows and pain could touch every soul. What I'm imposed to say is much difficult. But if your truth ain't spoken, what is it for?
Time never was when man was not. So time doesn't exist. Time in is emotion.
The ultimate form of knowledge is poetry, rhythm. Malcolm X put it this way. He said, the measure of intelligence is how you take something complicated and make it simple. And of course, the measure of ignorance is how you take something simple and make it too complicated to understand.
Ooh. And you know what's funny?
That gun down. Get yourself in trouble. You're here.
That nigga off me. This one Shango. Judgment Day, Shango. Snake might eat whatever is in the belly of the frog. Yes.
This ain't a verbal debate, just a personal take, but I ain't curving the hate if my word's a mistake. Open to being wrong, I'm hoping you see the song as beautiful as Nia Long, and I stand firm on that statement. This ain't a verbal debate, just a personal take, but I ain't curving the hate if my word's a mistake. Open to being wrong, I'm hoping you see the song as beautiful as Nia Long, and I stand firm on that statement. Head and shoulders above, my deadly poem's a drug. Need medical when you're done, cause a heavy dosage is one. Pretty potent competitors constantly make a run. They take the fun out of this when they don't want smoke and they their lungs, then what happened to the shit talk? It was their time, now you rapping for the TikTok. And some will rhyme saying how they clapping big blocks and dumping 9 spraying cats, you got a big bark. Enough of lies, it ain't a competition of who's real, but what's not the mission is to flaunt a pistol for a deal. Numb to it, but somehow it got the kids in all their fields. Sorta like when the schools block their vision and conceal their true power, thinking if we take over then we'd abuse ours. But that ain't in our nature. We went from innovators to catering to our biggest haters, participators in our own degradation. It's getting dangerous, it's devastating. It's funny, ain't it? It's funny, ain't it? It's getting dangerous, it's devastating. It's funny, ain't it? It's funny, ain't it? Not really. This ain't a verbal debate, just a personal take, but I ain't curving to hate. If my word's a mistake, open to being wrong. I'm hoping you see the song as beautiful as Nia Long, and I stand firm on that statement. This ain't a verbal debate, just a personal take, but I ain't curving to hate. If my word's a mistake, open to being wrong. I'm hoping you see the song as beautiful as Nia Long, and I stand firm on that statement.
Children see and children follow.
My dream fading, got me losing some hair. They ride away for success, me I'm choosing the stairs. Students needing better schooling, they refusing to care. Take it how you wanna take it, it's a truth and a dare. Take up the challenge though, should be automatic as calicos to help them advance with their papers so they won't have to fold. What they do learn gets burned away in the summertime, dimming the brightness every year till they nullified.
It's for the children of tomorrow.
And when they graduate, they have to make it in this world by any means. And so they scheme to make the funds arise. Didn't receive any game on how to play it from the ones who wise. So they out here committing dumber crimes. Are they justified or too incompetent for elevation? A kid is screwed when their confidence has been deflated. Self-belief and love ain't prominent in education. So the route they choose is obviously gonna be degradation. It's getting dangerous, it's devastating. It's funny, ain't it? It's funny, ain't it? It's getting dangerous, it's devastating. It's funny, ain't it? It's funny, ain't it? It's funny, ain't it? It's funny, ain't it? Not really. This ain't a verbal debate, just a personal take, but I ain't curving to hate. If my word's a mistake, open to being wrong. I'm hoping you see the song as beautiful as Nia Long, and I stand firm on that statement. This ain't a verbal debate, just a personal take, but I ain't curving to hate. If my word's a mistake, open to being wrong. I'm hoping you see the song as beautiful as Nia Long, and I stand firm on that statement.
I realize what's in your mind could deceive you if you believe it's true. But my, oh my, open your eyes and you'll see the truth that lies so deep in you.
Yeah. This is dedicated to all the newborns. You went for a ride. Life is what you make it. I don't know shit yet, I'm still figuring it out. But I'm there with you. Don't let this world taint you. Remain as pure as you can. Easier said than done, of course.
There's a war going on inside, my man, to say fine.
Describe, as you see it, the gap between those young people and the rest of society.
The gap between young people and the rest of society is that young people don't have hope. Jesse Jackson says, keep hope alive, but there is no hope because they look at the leadership, number one, and they say, okay, to get along in American society, you have to be a sellout. You have to put on a suit, talk like a white man, ask for what white people want, say what white people like. to be successful. And young black people don't see that as something that they want to strive for. We want to be able to be who we are, talk how we talk, walk how we walk, live how we want to live, and be producers and providers for our children in the future.
Right.
We want to be African.
The rap scholar, educated with real wisdom. The black dollar, circulating the bill systems. Teaching the fish to escape the deepest abyss, which consists of evil hatred from the leeches and ticks. Resurrection bestowed by the poor, righteous give hope. Every lecture I hold like it's ore, diamonds and gold. No longer stolen, uphold it, own it like Miss Winfrey. The difference is my syndicate is intricate. No entry of envious insecurities in the form of a serpent. Shit is urgent. I'm urging to get us out of the circus. The brains of this operation, the clown a horrible surgeon. Don't let the weapon of a price gun say you're worthless. The curses reverse once the knowledge is born. Black kings and queens reign once we out of the storm. Reserve thrones. There's pain in the grains of hurled stones. Made of self-hate break. We royal as Earl Jones.
The thing that we have to be clear about is the definition of power.
Who is powerful?
Powerful is when you can deliver resources, services, and substances to your people and not compromise. The only black people who can become mayors of these cities are people who compromise with the white power system and deliver the resources to other places other than our communities.
My subconscious really been through enough nonsense. Rehabilitation for the mind's a tough process. Reprogramming ain't as smooth as slow jamming. A food for thought, desert and rap, we so famine. Massive banks, too money, give a fuck what them crackers think. Amount of truth spoken is dependent on a rapper's rank. I have to thank the scholars who did the knowledge on where I'm from. And where I have to go, I promise I'll be where the dumb and ignorant who try to deflect the sentiments and its significance. They got no class, I ain't surprised they dismissing it. Any involvement in their teachings, I'm disinterested. Any involvement in their teachings, I could give two fucks and two nuts. I'm knowing how they do us. To white lies and leave us out to dry like a toothbrush. Confuse us with validation. Half the nation is masquerading the facts while blacks stay in procrastination. The dust kickers are much quicker to act. It's much bigger than rap. Got no hate in my heart, I'm just playing my part. Got no hate in my heart, I'm just playing my part. But I might need a bigger role. Am I ready for it though? I don't even know. Do you? Let's wait and see. Have patience, G. No complacency. I'm out. It's raining. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm lost. Some sort of sign, I need one.
God bless the child, cause the rain is falling down. The rain is falling down. The rain is falling down. Oh, God bless the child, cause the rain is falling down. The rain is falling down. The rain is falling down.
Take consideration of time when liberating your mind. If I ain't free while I'm young, then I ain't in my prime. No success if you weak in every aspect of life. The price of happiness and peace is steady taxing my mic. Every moment can't be golden when you growing with codes. Go with the flow with no controlling what could happen tonight. They say you only live once, but I'ma capture it twice. Cause if I die, I'll come back like the rapture of Christ. Shit is real, how could you not care when a kid is killed? You get in the crosshair, an innocent wig is peeled. Give him the shock chair, he'll never stand his ground. We want something a cop fear and we demand it now. No equity, no peace, but I'ma keep it realistic. Ain't no justice in the system that's created real wicked. Our role models dead or they chasing the bread, selling a cold bottle of hope, and we take it straight to the head. False prophets, true leaders, our subconscious drinks 2 liters of hope, taken straight to the head, and we don't even know we take it straight to the head. Yeah, false prophets, true leaders, our subconscious drinks 2 liters of hope, taken straight to the head, and we don't even know we take it straight to the head.
It's dark out, let's see who sparks now. Your ego talks loud, but will it walk now? Oh, it's dark out, let's see who sparks now. Your ego talks loud, but will it walk now?
Yeah, It's the return of the nigga you love to hate. Their stomach turn when they picture a young O'Shea. I make them burn in the hell they made and serenade the game with joy just to rub it in their face. This the mindset of someone on the verge of eureka. I'm living my life with codes, I'm the furthest from a cheater. Knowledge reigns supreme and that's word to the teacher. My philosophy is simple, always learn and be a reader. Be a leader, ain't got too many of those. They choose to follow what can swallow them, then decompose. Plenty opposed, but they never got the taller picture. I think smarter, thank God I had a father figure. The hardest South Virginia, since Allen Iverson and Clips. There's no debating, if I were you, I would shut my lips. Love is the law, but it's heavy hate from the feds. We starting to see the light, but let us wait to the end. Let's be the live shit that could awaken the dead. That open your mind shit, take it straight to the head.
It's dark out, let's see who sparks now. Your ego talks loud, but will it walk now? Oh, it's dark out, let's see who sparks now. Your ego talks loud, but will it walk now? Oh, God bless the child, cause the rain's falling now. The rain is falling down, the rain is falling down. Oh, God bless the child, cause the rain is falling down. The rain is falling down, the rain is falling down. Oh.
False prophets, true leaders, our subconscious drinks 2 liters of hope, taken straight to the head. And we don't even know we take it straight to the head. Yeah. False prophets, true leaders, our subconscious drinks 2 liters of hope, take it straight to the head. And we don't even know we take it straight to the head. Take it straight to the head.
I could stop talking about what concerns black people and talk about our America, our Constitution, our flag, but you know it ain't ours. And if you don't know it, I know it. I can't play that game. Even if it meant that I died, I'd rather be dead than to play that game. No, I can't say my country is a thee, sweet land of liberty. You talk that, but I can't do that and be true to who and what I am. No, this ain't no sweet land of liberty. It's a cursed land of slavery and debauchery and evil.
This ain't the same 5-year-old Romeo afraid of the world with low self-esteem. But don't get it twisted. Still a work in progress, far from my full potential. My name is Yao Nabi, and I don't have much hate in my heart. But if there's one thing I hate, it's a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding of self, a misunderstanding of history, and the misunderstanding between people. You know, they say, when it rains, it pours. And we felt the rage of the storm for way too long, for way too long. R.A.P.P.E.R. Appreciate that he's still with us. Cause ringing the wrong doorbell is not something to die for. Jordan Neely, remember that name, because hunger is not something to die for. Cyrus Carmack Belton, remember that name. It's crazy how shit ain't changed. And a bottle of water is definitely not something to die for. And last but not least, remember the name A.J. Owens. mother of four, shot through the door, who had her children to live for. Andrew Lester, Daniel Penny, Rick Chow, and Suzanne Lorenz. All of y'all will go to your graves with those names on your brain. Because of y'all, a majority of those brothers and that sister won't get to see progress in their lives and in their loved ones' lives. That is something to live for. They try to break us down, but we build. The empty-headed get refills, we to live. Rise up on how a God rise up. The power of the blacks burn. Rise up on how the gods rise up. Rise.
I'ma do everything in my power to bestow my power. You know what I'm saying? And then I will feel powerful when I'm done fighting for my power. If you fighting for peace, are you really peaceful? If you fighting for power, are you really powerful?
Yeah, I start progressing through the pressure, cause I gotta win regardless, man. And got love, but never politic with heartless, man. This land filled with plenty races and crime, so petty hate in my eyes is a waste of my time. I'm ready to contend with any MC that offends. I'll gladly be your descent, so pick a place and a time. God made me an old soul, such an ancient design. If I'm made in the same image, then that makes me divine. I be still, they try to break us down, but we build. Empty-headed niggas get refills and read a little. They wise up on how the gods rise up. Military mind, FOI in the fly tux. Spiritual warfare, many fought and lost hair. Caught in the crosshairs, but only got a light brush. The fight's tough, but we can win with the right touch of God, universe, and nature. Better keep your knives tucked. I blast first, spitting shit like it's my last verse. Cause hurt like a meteoroid that crashed Earth. Extinction levels, a threat when you outthink the devils. The desolate deep waters definitely sink a rebel. It's evident through history if you a fast learner. From Fred Hampton to the Shakors and Nat Turner. The fact purgers try to hide it but can't forever. We too damn clever and clap back like hands together.
You've got to dream out loud. You've got to dream out loud. I'm proud to dream out loud. Dream out loud. Dream out loud. You've got to dream out loud. You've got to dream out loud. I'm proud to dream out loud. Sing out loud. Dream out loud.
The reason I flow is cause the rhythm's feeding my soul. I wish to tell the stories radio Raheem could've told. We want the recognition, the credit, the props, and the claim. Still we get our brother R.A.P.P.E.R popped in the brain. Nothing's changed, bad schooling and the cops still insane. Mass shootings, rap music, still a profit off pain. Who's to blame? I know that's something me and you could explain. World is cold as an ice cube, but I'm true to the game. Married to it, very stupid to leave the kids uninspired. Keep opposing solutions long as the youth is engaged. But they glued to the page of Insta and YouTube in the days. I'm just as guilty scrolling through them and misusing my days. When it should be seized, should've listened to my pops when he told me get a book and read. But look at me now, I learned from my shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Woke up from a nightmare and all it took was a dream.
You've got to dream out loud. You've got to dream out loud. I'm proud to dream out loud. Dream out loud. Dream out loud. You've got to dream out loud. You've got to dream out loud. I'm proud to dream out loud. Sing out loud. Dream out loud.
We want to have our energy flowing in a positive direction because that's good orderly direction, that's G-O-D. And positive energy allows constant elevation. So therefore, to constantly elevate, you have to be able to see what you want to achieve in your mind first. You know what I mean? Because if you got to be able to imagine it first and see it in the mind, and then to be able to bring it from knowledge to born and bring that into the reality now. So that means you got a plan. So that's what it's all about. You have to know who you are and recognize the power within yourself. So that gives you the energy to plan, to grow. And then it's like if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And the plan is to be the best version of yourself because there's only one you. So if you are being the best version of you, you're automatically victorious because there's nobody that's going to be a better you than you.
It's the nappy-headed, rap-infested brother, always asking questions. Mad respect to all the OGs. I never scrap with veterans. I have a message for beautiful blacks progressing, packing weapon of intelligence. Stay on the path of heaven on earth. The trouble lurks on the destination you seek it on. I breathe upon the mic and my respiration bring freedom, God. Self-education's the key. Have you a readathon? They colonize the mind from the evil, gathered they teach us wrong. Rose from a mental death, head out the dirt like the Funkadelic and Redman album. My dome is set for bread.
You've got to dream out loud. You've got to dream out loud. I'm proud to dream out loud. Dream out loud. Dream out loud. You've got to dream out loud. You've got to dream out loud. I'm proud to dream out loud. Sing out loud. Dream out loud.
I got this whole shit shook up. The day I stepped out, that's power. I want these little niggas to see that. I didn't get that power from guns. I got that power from books and from thinking and by strategizing. That's what I want little niggas to see.
Raheem! Let me tell you the story of right hand, left hand. It's a tale of good and evil. Hate. It was with this hand that Cain asked his brother. Love. These 5 fingers, they go straight to the soul of man. The right hand, the hand of love. The story of life is this. Static. One hand is always fighting the other hand. The left hand is kicking much ass. I mean, it looks like the right hand love is finished. But hold on, stop the presses, the right hand's coming back. Yeah, he got the left hand on the ropes now, that's right. Damn, ooh, it's a devastating right and hate is hurt. Down, ooh, left hand hate KO'd by love. There it is, love and hate. I love you, bro.
The sooner you can match what's in your head, what's going on in the real world, the better you're gonna feel. In this business, you gotta have a little dirt on you for anybody to trust you. When all this is behind you, there's gonna be a whole other world that opens up for you. I walk a higher path, son. I can give you the keys to all the doors.
In the belly of the beast, I'm following my gut feeling. Cause why diminish a hero's power but trust villains? It's easy to get heated when people being deceiving, but I'm brother man from the 5th floor. I'm just chilling, play it cool, stop reacting so emotional. Analyze the case if it happens to be approachable. Attack it with wit, cause ain't that how it's supposed to go? There's multiple ways to make a point if you're coachable. Don't need a cuss when I'm gripping the iron mic, but sometimes shit ain't smooth when you the undesired type. Without the admired hype, you seeming out of your element. And bite your tongue and rap like speaking with an impediment. Money problems make me wanna impeach every dead president. Peace of mind is like a crime, I'm leaving none of the evidence. Can I live? Would never give you reason to doubt me. I'm a beast in my county and every scheme is a bounty on a lousy rapper's head. Ronda Rousey scrap and let #1. My pencil required when teaching about me. Everybody's perfect angel but the demons surround me. When I juggle the fear and the love, I'm pleading, don't clown me. It be the ones you assuming got it all figured out, who be really going through it but they always stick it out. Like a chick with no ass, but it's how it's positioned now. I'm power forward, so I'm in a better position now.
I know what you're going through, I know what you're feeling. You're scared. I'm not scared. Yes, you are. You're terrified. Everybody goes through that the first time I went through it. My guys are pretty good, but they're not leaders, they're clowns. You're a leader. You want my job, you got it.
This nigga's scared. Ain't nobody scared, man. I just...
Nothing lasts forever, so I may be detached. Not everything is a song, ain't no playing it back. Embracing the facts now just to spare my emotions. To show that I really care, I thought I'd share my devotion. Ancestors on the call, yo, I gotta evoke them and ask them how to free my spirit when my prayers are hopeless. On my knees before I sleep, thinking how to approach it. Like how do we do it before they had us crossing that ocean? And strip us of true spirituals, dipped us in new minerals, poisonous to our essence, looting the crude visual. Dumb and ignorant say it's a hiccup, viewed minuscule. Too stupid to pick up that we still living miserable, but it's typical. You can choose to be rude about it started. The bourgeoisie, you can move in your bougie houses. Pretend oppression are visible, licking the boots of powers. And act as if you an activist and you moving mountains with a turkey drive on November on some boost your morale shit. The conscious game banging, we can do it out it too. A lot of frontin' like they on the front lines. Y'all don't even march to your own beat like drum line shit. Well, not everything is meant for you, play a role. I'll admit it, I ain't always been the bravest soul. Afraid to risk it, but I gotta live up to my name given and be the change Pac said in his famous quote. Y'all know what the quote is, I don't gotta play it.
Play the game, you grow wise, and then you can change things. But you gotta change them from the inside, son. But you gotta just, take your time.
I got something to say. There are several different types of men in this world. There are men who dream and never make it off their couch. There are men who dream and fail. And then there are men who dream and change the landscape of this world. But what about you, man? That's what I want to know. Aren't you tired of feeling unwanted? Aren't you tired of feeling like an outcast or being stepped upon? Well, then today is your day. Today is the day that hell froze. Today is the day that pigs fly. Today, me and my people looked at fear right in the eye and we said, Mr. Fear, sir, you are a hire. Today, I want you to go and I want you to tell all these so-called world leaders that they better heed my warning. Take notice. Bring down the machine. Oh, wait, one more thing. Time is on my side.
They like the Judas was to Jesus. They only here to cause confusion. We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion.
Sometimes I wonder if a kid who's never been brave can bring change on the mic. I know I never bring change or stay too sane without change in my life. Man, I hate it when these lames who got no shame will bring shade to your light. But I keep my head straight and up to the sky and just aim.
It get greasy when you swimming with sharks. When you got bigger fish to fry, can't be a chicken at heart. I'm pescatarian in this game to finish from start. It's how I planned it out to be. It was written in stars. I think we running out of space for us two MCs. A greedy state of mind, but you know how the US be. The true West lead disciples to freedom and not confusion. The word is still alive with us even in their conclusion. The heathens that try to stop this, the demons, I'm not a novice. So when you scripturalize, we can read up on their solutions. They got our solar nights from the heaters, they air and ruthless. Police never cared about us, they treat us as fairly useless. Slaughter us in the street, but no cleaver for execution. Some of us hate ourselves and we seeking their messy tutelage. And best believe their approval, the teachers loving our cooning. Was living in peace when rest in peace is their only movement.
Sometimes I wonder if a kid who's never been brave can bring change on the mic. I know I never bring change or stay too sane without change in my life. Man, I hate it when these lames who got no shame will bring shade to your light. But I keep my head straight and up to the sky and just aim for
it's survival of the fittest, I'm working to get in shape. My circle small as ever, preserving my mental state. We wanted a piece of the pie, but America fed us hate. A miracle and a blessing is urgent, so let us pray. Super predators, they don't want us to dress in capes. Cuba's telling us since he tripled the letter K. Ice is in my veins, I ain't tripping, don't need a K. I'll just terrorize their whole vision, their iris gon' bleed today. Miss America, I'm looking for a sweet escape to ease the pain. Peace is slain, so I don't feel the need to stay. I flee to change my misery, it's linked to your greed and the other 6 evils that my history's seen. Piecing together remnants, the evidence is clear. Equal endeavors, felons in the president or peers. Kill my hope in humanity, I sentence you to years in a prison of no escape, the very essence of our fear.
Sometimes I wonder if a kid who's never been brave can bring change no shame or bring shade to your light. But I keep my head straight and up to the sky.
Staring at the world through my rear view, I'm seeing drawbacks, tailgating, so I steer to a place where it's safe and away from the fear too. I need a clear view of the promised land if it's sheer truth.
You see, I mirror every nappy-headed African kid. Big dream, the sun gleaming on our blackest of skin. We reflect the image of a blemished passion and sin. Reparation, reparations, wanting rations of yen. When we start to roar, they put the lion back in his den. Then we start to form alliances and factions of men. Simmers and Nalas on my squad, let the action begin. If it's Mufasa facing Scar, could we actually win? We need a unit for this movement, never stagnant again. Seeing through the wrong views with an accurate lens. Contemplating through the early days and late nights. Constant prayers about the Garden Eden's daylight. Even the darkest heathens start believing in achieving peace. If we can only piece together every great mind. Even the darkest heathens start believing in achieving peace. If we can only piece together every great mind. Yeah.
Every day we change the world, but to change the world in a way that means anything, that takes more time than most people have. It never happens all at once. It's slow, it's methodical, it's exhausting. We don't all have the stomach for it.
Sometimes I wonder if a kid who's never been brave can bring change on the mic. I know I never bring change or stay too sane without change in my life. Man, I hate it when these lames who got no shame or bring shade to your light. But I keep my head straight and up to the sky and just aim for what's right.
I'm not a prophet, but sometimes I have prophetic dreams.
I sincerely believe that education is more than reading, more than writing, it's more than math. It should first of all teach our children who they are. You see, if you don't know who you are, then you will not know what to do with your life. And if you don't know what to do with it, then you won't know how to achieve your goals. So Alex Haley raised the question of who am I? And he asked his mother, father, aunts, and his uncles who he was. Some people told Alex they were Negro. Some told Haley they were colored. Others told Alex they were black. Some said they were Afro-American. Some told Alex they were African. And lastly, some said American. Now we are the only children and some adults that give 6 different answers to a very simple question like who am I? Again, you cannot teach a child that is first of all not know who he is. It's more important than reading, math, and science. So we began to ask ourselves, why do Germans call themselves Germans? Why do Chinese call themselves Chinese? And we were told there's a land called Germany. There's a land called China. So let's go back to a world map. Germans are Germans, land called Germany. Chinese are Chinese, land called China. Let's go to a world map. Is there a place in the world called Negro land? What about color land? What about black land? What about Afro-American land? There's only 2 answers left, Africa and America. But be honest, what comes to most of our children's mind when they hear the word Africa? Tarzan, running around, no clothes on, be honest. And what about America, red, white, and blue, and apple pie? That's because this word right here, which is nothing but his story. You didn't know that? It's all history is. It's somebody's story. You know what I'm talking about. Or another way to look at it, my story. It's very, very close to the word mystery. And I want to clear up a couple of mysteries right now. What happened to a people that built the pyramids and yet now live in projects? What happened? What happened to a people that are the first to read and write using a term called hieroglyphics and yet now can no longer read or write? In essence, where do you start? See, we have found that many black youth are embarrassed talking about the history. I think one reason is where you start. The law says where you start will determine where you end up. Now, where do you want to start our children? If they started in 1619, they start on a plantation. That means they'll probably end up in a ghetto. But if you start 4 million years ago on a pyramid, they end up being free. Now, where do you want to start? On a plantation or on a pyramid? Because depending upon where you start will determine where they end up. Our first problem is we've been starting in the wrong place. And you cannot discuss 4 million years in 28 days. Black History Month. Now I'm glad we got the month. It used to be a week. But you can't discuss 4 million years in 28 days. It's simply not enough time. And then the other issue. What are we going to discuss? You see, if all we're going to discuss are names and dates and events, then you can do that in about 28 days. But if you want to make it relevant, you connect the past with the present and with the future. In other words, what were our mistakes? Because the mistakes you want to avoid, and the strengths you want to reinforce. I'll say it clearly. Those that don't know their history, don't know their mistakes, are destined to repeat it over and over and over and over again. Our children need to know their story, and it did not start here. And it should be more than just names and dates and events. Suppose you gave birth to a child in an airplane in the middle of no place. We're gonna call your child then Delta Airlines or United Airlines? Just because you're born in America doesn't make you an American. If someone asks you where you're born in America. But if someone asks you who you are, where your roots are, you either say African American or European American or Mexican American, but the who always comes first. Education is more than reading. It should first of all teach you who you are. But you know what else it should teach you? It should make you feel good about yourself. Now the question is, what makes you feel good about yourself? What gives you strong self-esteem? Well, we believe first, your relationship with God. Second, unconditional love from your parents. Third, high expectations from teachers. Fourth, feeling good about your race, color of your skin, and texture of your hair. And lastly, knowing where your talents are. Some of us are still using terms like good hair. And that to me is deep. You see, if you know what good hair is, then you must know what bad hair is. If you know what pretty eyes are, you must know what ugly eyes are. That's dialectic, the law of opposites. Our best seller for children is called Colors Around Me. We believe that our children come in all different colors. But no matter what color they are beautiful just the way they are. Now, what I've noticed speaking to the primary grade children across the country, they clap for all of them. So the Emily is brown like chocolate cake and very pretty. And Robbie is red like cinnamon rolls and very handsome. The primary grades clap for all the children. But the upper grade laugh at Michael, who's black like licorice candy. And they also laugh at Joseph, who's black like ebony wood. Now you would think that the older our children are, the greater self-esteem would be. But exactly the opposite. And my question to you, what is it about America's images, where the longer these children live here, the less they feel about themselves? And remember, Renee is golden like a peach. And the upper grade clap for Renee, and they laugh at Joseph. Well, the reason's very simple. We allow somebody else to define for us what beauty is. If America defines beauty as light skin, long hair, and blue eyes is beautiful, haven't they told you what ugly is? It must be the exact opposite. It must be dark skin, short hair, and broad features. Once you know what is, you automatically know what's not. You didn't know that racism is a sign of insecurity? People that are secure are comfortable with differences. Only insecure people, we need to rationalize because they are different. It makes them better. But let me tease you one step further. It's the first day of school, and Renee comes walking to your classroom with her pretty dress on, her hair floating in the wind. And like all little boys, Joseph comes in behind her. But on this day of accident, on his way to school, did not make it to the executive room in time. Now, do you sincerely believe that Joseph can learn as much as Renee? If you don't, you are unfit to teach our children. There are teachers who believe that Renee is smarter than Joseph. And when they believe that, you just become smarter than Joseph. This is deep. Do you think that what happened in slavery is over? Read Peculiar Institution by Kenneth Stamps, the slave-making process. We have to work on those kinds of issues. I believe you cannot do a good job in school if you don't like the way you look. Yes?
How do you attack the racial self-esteem within the peer group? For example, a boy saying she's good looking for a black skin or dark skin girl or vice versa. How do you attack that in the peer group? What are some ways of looking at it?
I think we have to confront it head on. In other words, the real damage now is not done between white and black. It's done among the black peer group, black adult as well. And so we have to confront that. We have to show them the beauty and strengths of their color. In other words, what are the benefits of dark skin? What are the benefits of your natural hair? See, we hear all about the benefits of being light skinned or being white or having European style hair. What are the benefits of dark skin? There are a lot of benefits.
Just because it's a mind game and you can beat bigger people easier than any other sport.
An 8-year-old boy in Ghana has set a record by becoming the first in the country to win the Africa Under-9 Chess Championship. Dave Achiampong hopes to become a grandmaster in the future, and his coaches say he has great potential in the sport.
Hey yo, time moving fast, I'm chasing dreams running faster. Abdicate the throne for a brother coming after. Respect to those who came before, but this another chapter. Bars from a sober mind, style like the drunken master. Your sword too short to joust with a guard rapper. Average Joe shouldn't butt in unless you the podcaster. Talk is cheap, and so is paying attention. I put my all in this, and next I'm making investments. The game is expensive, respect, pay it to veterans who went to war for artists like me. The paintings are deathless. A star like me live forever, fuck a death wish. Rappers blowing cake on a chain and then it get pinched, or throw the dream away for it only to catch the west fish. Now yeah, saliva, never mind, stay a survivor. Cause think about how it would tear our hearts if we said rip. Fuck having my chest split, I move like this is chess, kid. Yeah, I said I move like this is chess, kid. Think steps ahead, beat every odd, how fresh did. Yeah, I said I move like this is chess, kid. Think steps ahead, beat every odd, how fresh did. Time moving fast, I'm chasing dreams running faster. Abdicate the throne for a brother coming after. Respect to those who came before, but this another chapter. Bars from a sober mind, style like the drunken master. Listening to back to the grill, trying to fix my Jada smile, avoiding the back and forth, cause that's one of Jada's styles. You lose your innocence awaiting trial if you sub to your guilty conscience for more than 7 days of trial. Amazing how you judge for your imperfections. You have a bar, they steal your joy like an interception. Interesting, but I rise above it like an insurrection, testing the governmental direction, oppressing the ones who less than fortunate. It's detrimental when never forcing shit. Of course it is, apply the same logic to choruses. Or when you try to play the tough guy part for high regards, just so you can have the juice, leave that shit for oranges. Know the ledge or you end up like Bishop. A fall from grace never stems from the wisdom. I said, know the ledge or your fingers start slipping. Get a grip. All it takes is a king on a mission. Yeah, I said I move like this is chess, kid. Think steps ahead, beat every odd, how fresh did. Yeah, I said I move like this is chess, kid. Think steps ahead, beat every odd, how fresh did. Time moving fast, I'm chasing dreams running faster. Abdicate the throne for a brother coming after. Respect to those who came before, but this another chapter. Bars from a sober mind, style like the drunken master.
My name is Kwanzaa Champong. I am 8 years old. I attend school at Dark Angel School. I am in primary 3B.
Dave has had his eyes on a chessboard since he was 4. He was introduced to it by his father David, who teaches chess in schools across the capital. David's impact can easily be felt on his son. In their bookshelf at home, books of the game dominate the ranks. His trophies and certificates are also a major feature in the living room. On the chessboard, he glides through every square, picking up pawn after pawn, knights and rooks, all in a bid to be the first to lock the game up in a checkmate.
Chess is a mind game. It makes me think, and I also like the tactics that people use to win.
When you were playing the tournament, the one you just won, what was the experience like for you?
Everybody played very well. It was difficult at some points, but it was a good tournament.
What do you dream of anytime you play chess?
To become a grandmaster.
Okay.
And also increase my rating in everything I do in chess. It happens when white plays e4, black plays c5, knight f3, d6, d4, and every time you play the Sicilian, d4 is likely to happen. And every time he plays d4, you always have to take on d4. And the reason is that you are taking a central pawn. This is the center, and the pawn is in the center, so you are taking a central pawn.
Yeah.
So after you castle, 3 pawns are in front of your king, and now nobody can attack it. So now black can also do the same thing.
There he is, trying out the Sicilian defense in chess so effortlessly. He is only 8 years, but his points total at his age has already surpassed what many grandmasters were able to achieve when they were like him. He has just won the Africa Under-9 online chess competition after scaling past 104 others. His father is a proud man.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I was a warm-hearted adolescent looking for love, feeling for your approval like I was hooked on a drug. You were the ball-playing star throughout your high school years. Admiration and respect, getting hyped by your peers. To me, you had it all. Personality full of charm, cool and bright in the room. You casually made a mark. I was only cool by association. You birthed my sense of humor, funny kind of procreation. Made no mistake about it, wanted to mirror your style. I wore your hand-me-downs and I was fearing they clown. So glad them days are over now. I got my own clothes. I ain't the flyest, so you still give me them jokes though. I know it's all love, brutal honesty at its finest. The ones who say are real friends are probably just lying. You took care of me and bro and gave us golden advice. I know we ain't as close as we once were, but you will always be my homie for life. Yeah, so you will always be my homie for life. Yeah, you gon' always be my homie for life. Whether you're wrong or you're right, weathering storms every night. No matter what, you gon' always be my homie for life. Yeah. Always be my homie for life. Always be my homie for life. Whether you're wrong or you're right, weathering storms every night. No matter what, you gon' always be my homie for life. Me and you was Huey and Riley, and on this road of winning, I got you cruising and shoddy. You beside me in trouble and giving you game to dodge it. Doubting you listen to it, even when you say I promise. It's still love regardless. Just keep respecting mama, it'll make your blessings larger. Cause what goes around comes around, you can't deflect the karma. I'm always up to bat for you no matter what. And when there's smoke in your way, you can pass the blunt. I'm trying to be the role model you look up to. Though it's hard when insecurities cuff you. Conversations of elevation to better ourselves. It goes out the other ear when our veteran yells. When they're static with older cats, come to me to confide, dog. You know I always got a shoulder for you to cry on. For my dog, I'm there for you. Even though we have fights, let's forever dead the drama. Cause we homies for life, yeah.
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Forever my brother's keeper till I'm touched by the reaper. I'm there to dig you out of it when stuff's getting deeper. Yeah, so used to not expressing our feelings. Under stress and we're dealing with pressure and expectations set by our parents since we were children. We've done a lot of tearing each other down. It's time for building now. Forgive me for my messy flow, my thoughts spilling out. I'm wrapping up this double album and I couldn't be more proud of my style that I figured out. Look at me, big bro, the awkward child that you clown has finally come around to himself through these sounds. Did it without a cheer in the midst of doubt and fear. I thought big even when my faith was out of here. I'm trying to be a walking testimony for our little bro. He's hard-headed, got a soft spot for him though. By the way, I hope you both reach an understanding for each other's world, for your souls reach another planet. Y'all gotta hold each other down while I'm holding this mic. Sincerely yours from Romeo, your homie for life. Y'all gonna always be my homies for life, yeah. Y'all gonna always be my homie for life. Whether you're wrong or you're right, weathering storms every night. No matter what, y'all gonna always be my homies for life. Always be my homies for life, yeah. Y'all gonna always be my homies for life. Whether you're wrong or you're right, weathering storms every night. No matter what, y'all gonna always be my homies for life. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. I wanna dedicate this song to all the parents who raised 3 boys. Tough task, super tough task. We be tripping all the time. No reason sometimes too. We fight over the pettiest shit. You know, just imagine if I'm talking to my brothers right now. Just imagine if we understood each other's worlds a little more. We'd be a triple threat. Triple threat. The world won't be ready for us. They can't stop us. Shout out to the middle childs too, the middle children. Say, I know what that's like. You know, I got this vision of us in rocking chairs when we're older. I don't know why, just we in rocking chairs, sitting on the porch, just laughing about the dumbest things that we've been through, funniest things, just laughing and giving game to whoever wants it. I love y'all. If I haven't told y'all, we don't say that enough, but I love y'all.
For the stop here now.